Hello and welcome back to my journey from normal to Norway. Okay, so it's Thursday night and I kind of forgot that this was supposed to happen. So I decided I was too tired and too lazy to do the whole setup, and not that it's much of a setup anyway, but still, I'm sitting on my couch holding my phone, so it's gonna be a little shaky like that first video in the very beginning. But anyway, the fact that I kind of forgot that this was supposed to happen is what made me think of what I wanted to talk about tonight, and I don't anticipate it being a very long video. Um, it's the holiday season, which can be stressful for some people, long for some people, really tiring and exhausting. I mean, of course, there's many wonderful things that come during this season, but I feel like the older you get, I don't know, you just kind of get to a point where it feels like a lot, and it's easy to focus on the negative over the positive. So, I'm tired. It's been a long week. There's been a couple of Christmas parties at work, and then a couple of late nights at work trying to catch up on stuff. And I mean, it's good things, but it's still can just add up and feel like a lot, And so it can be tiring. It can be exhausting. So I guess I just wanted to take this opportunity to say it's okay to say no to things. I'm sure that many of you know that, and maybe that's really easy for some of you to set those boundaries. But for some of you who are maybe like me, that can be a little difficult. I feel like I've gotten better at it, but it's been through practice for sure, and being really intentional and really thinking about what would be good for me. And that can feel selfish sometimes, but I think it's important. I think we need to kind of take that into account of, better than anybody else what's going to feel like too much for you. What's going to feel like that tipping point, and what's going to drain you or what's going to recharge you, what's going to exhaust you, what's going to upset you, or what's going to lift you up and encourage you. And so, I guess I just kind of wanted to say, yeah, it's okay to say no to things. And just kind of give yourself that permission. I think we kind of lose sight of that, or, you start to feel like, oh, I don't want to let this person down, or, other people think I should do this, or just all those various thoughts. And so just take care of yourself during the season, and it's supposed to be a joyous time, and so, it's supposed to be, people talk about like the magic of the season, and I think it's a great time to kind of be loving. I mean, it's always a good time to be loving to each other, but to really kind of amp that up. And so I guess whatever I and we can do to focus on that instead of the hustle and the bustle, the better. So I'm going to try to do that myself. Keep in mind what this time of year is actually about, and what in it can bring me joy, and what in it can help me to bring joy to others. And I'm going to try to do those things, and I hope that you will as well. Don't take on too much. Don't say yes if you don't want to, if you don't have to, especially. And just be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Take care of yourself. Make sure you get some times of rest. Take it easy when you can, and when you feel you need to. And yeah, we'll get through this time in a much healthier way, I think, that way. So anyway, yeah, as I said, this is going to be a short one. And I guess that's me taking care of myself, not going overboard here. But then I'll be back on Sunday evening to talk with you again. I hope you have a great few days until then. I hope that you're enjoying this holiday season. And yeah, I'll see you in a few days. Until then, ha det.